This is not a typical podcast. Everybody in India has done this. I've seen You Are Mine. Temple Road Market Chicken Shop. I'm also like a proper victim to this scam. They think tolerating toxic behavior is love. This is what I did not know. Not exaggerating by one bit. Welcome to the first ever episode of Random Access. Firstly, I want to start by saying this is not a typical podcast. In fact, I don't think it's a podcast itself, because what is a podcast these days? It is where you're watching a video and someone is interviewing someone who's accomplished great things in life and they're giving us advice. We watch it for 1 hour and suddenly we have learned the life story of someone who's built a $200 billion empire from his garage. Okay, very good. That's his life. We are happy for you and we're very educated by the end of the video. But what about our lives? What about the everyday thoughts that we're having? Everyday questions that we're like, is someone else thinking this way? Who is making a show about that? Hence, Random Access. Tune into each episode. It can be serious, it can be fun. This whole series, what I hope for it to be is like, sometimes when we have a really late night conversation with a friend, we're like, wow, we're really getting into this topic. This is so deep. How come we've never spoken about it? But you're also like giggling along the way. That is how I want Random Access to be. And the first chat we're going to have is India's obsession with toxic love. Cue in Kabir Singh music, please. Don't. I can't afford copyright strikes now. I will tell you how it works in India generally. And I am also like a proper victim to this scam that has happened, okay? Like, just like you, I'm pretty sure everybody in India thinks and has done this, and now when they've grown up, they're like, what was I thinking? So I want to make this video to first chat about what you've been through, and in case someone has been intelligent enough to skip this nonsense, here's why you should skip. So generally in other countries or other cultures, what I'm assuming would happen is you meet someone, you're like, I like this person. Let me spend time with this person to see if they're a good fit for my life. They spend time and then I think they slowly like graduate to the next levels. Like, hey, we want to take it serious, or hey, we want to move in, we want to get married, whatever can be the levels of, upgrades that you want to do. I'll tell you what happens in India. You see one person anywhere, random, Temple Road Market Chicken Shop, anywhere. You just saw them. You're like, I know nothing about this stranger, but I will be with them only and marry them only and have their children. I am not exaggerating by one bit. Now, the reason this is so strange is, even if you want to like buy a t-shirt, you go to a shop, you don't see the t-shirt from outside the shop and you're like, this is the t-shirt I will wear for the rest of my life. You don't know if it fits you. And that is a t-shirt. You can't wear it like in winter and in the rain and things like that. But no, I have seen it. This is what I want. Even for a piece of cloth, that is so weird. So how have we done this for human beings? And this is all to be blamed because of movies. Okay, so any language movies you take in India, any language, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, Marathi, whatever, okay? In that, what happens? There will be a girl who's just chilling. She's chilling somewhere. I don't know where she's going to tuition, or I don't know where she's girl's got her life. They're just going. There's a boy who's seen in the movie. He's seen her, and that's all. Just like, I've seen You Are Mine. So and then they like pester the girl, and the girl is like, there is this human boy, so I have to be with him only. I don't know anything about him, but he is mine and I am his. And the movies that have normalized this act of just seeing somebody and proclaiming your love. See, attraction is a different thing. You can see someone and you can be attracted. But that doesn't mean I'm attracted to this person and I have vowed them my life. Like, my life is yours only for 80 years. I am only 8 years old now, but for the next 80 years, it is yours. Not only have they normalized this toxic behavior, what they've also normalized I have like truly, truly fallen prey to this part when I was young is that having a romantic relationship is more or less your end goal in life. Like that is a mandatory. If you don't have an active romantic relationship, irrespective of your age, if you don't have a opposite sex partner, you are what you're doing like that. Like that is the way it is portrayed. Thankfully, I'm older now and I can fully say that a relationship, a romantic relationship, okay, is just a part of your life. And another thing that I want to clearly point out is when people say relationship, a relationship can be with your dog also, a relationship can be with your driver also. Romantic relationship is a relationship among all other relationships. Of course, a romantic relationship by far plays a very big part in your life compared to the other relationship. But having said that, that is not your life. And this is what I did not know when I was a child. I have thought romantic relationship, that is all. That is only my life. That is only my God. That is my whole identity. Of course, like I used to study and do other things, but I thought that is my life. You know, all my efforts, my mood, how I am feeling, my health, my mental thing, everything should solely depend on that, and I should dedicate myself to my romantic other half. Other half also no. Other. Now comes the fun part. Let's talk about some of the ways in India that they defend this kind of behavior. Number one, people who have got married, like I don't know, many centuries ago, they're like, we didn't even see our husband or wife while getting married. Look at us, we're together for 80 years. If you want to stay with someone getting hit or someone who's mentally abusing you, that is your hobby. Please don't make it our issue. They think tolerating toxic behavior is love. For whom? You're the one who looks like a piece of shit that's gotten beaten at home. All you've been doing is just enduring this kind of behavior and calling it a lifetime achievement. For whom? And you see, I am all for your choice, your life. You want to tolerate this, it's totally up to you. Do not make this a norm. Like, I have tolerated this. Look at people nowadays. That's your problem. You want to tolerate, go for it. You want to live with someone like that, bro, enjoy your life. Like, please, why are you making, like, why is it like people who now want to take their time, assess an individual and then go for it? You're like, see us. We saw, that's why we don't want. Seeing you people only we don't want. Exactly. If you're trying to like give yourselves as an example, we're like, exactly why we want to assess the human being before. You know, like, jokes apart, even if there are some people who are still following this, just see and fall in love with them. Please stop it. Know the person. And if there are people like us who are way past that, who've never like done all of that, but are still like worshipping our personal relationship, I do think we need to tone it down. People like me who feel very deeply, if you feel very deeply on one thing and the other person is not required to reciprocate the same, you are the only one who's suffering because you have made this your whole life. Now, that is something that I have done, which I do not wish to do in the future. I wish to love deeply, I wish to have a lot of fun, but even if everything is going well, now I gotta do other things. My life has to not be in one direction. I am absolutely rambling. I think for the first episode only I've spoken of so much. I don't know why. Guys, I'm just figuring it out. And this podcast is basically about that only. Figuring it out, but we speak about these things, try to make each other better. So please leave comments if you have anything for me. And I will see you all in the second episode, baby. And yeah, if anyone is wondering why I named this Random Access Door, it is so obvious because Ranjita, Ran. Actually, people do call me Ran. I am not kidding. I have friends who call me that. So it's like access to Ran, hence random. I'm gonna shut up because that is so basic. But I love you guys. I'm explaining. Bye. Until next time. Signing off. Okay, now we're doing ASMR, I think. Signing off from Random Access.